anybody's here. I don't think anybody's here yet. If someone's here, it'll be Irene. She's not here yet. Hello, hello. Fix my hair. What is it? Where are you? Hello, whoever is here. Hi, Irene. I knew it would be you. I actually just said. Hello, Quilty. Quilty, did you tell me your name yet? Did I forget it? That's a possibility. You should tell me again. How are you guys? It's been 2 weeks. It's been a rough 2 weeks for a lot of folks, huh? Linda. Hi, Linda. How are you guys? Did you guys have good weeks? Well, thank you. Excellent. Where's my baby? It's been a crazy week here. Insanity. Oh, so. Yeah, sounds like my week. Hey, Tammy. Oh, I'm glad you had a good week. Yeah, I know, 2 weeks, huh? I'm sure everybody, pardon me while I fix my bra, because that's classy. I'm sure most everybody saw my video last week saying that I was swapping over to every 2 weeks. I haven't put up a video in so long that I'm realizing that the folks that don't like lives aren't getting any content from me and haven't for like months. So I better start figuring it out. So I think this weekend I'm going to do the autumn tag. That looked like fun. So good stuff. But yeah, it's been a week for sure. I don't know what the weather's like where you guys are, but it is cold and rainy here today. It's been all over the place. It was in the 30s at night, a couple like the beginning of the week. Yesterday it was in the 70s. It's craziness. Craziness. Look, guys. Look, we have a new addition. It was my birthday. So, Mr. Knob. I think that's what we agreed we were going to call him when Sandy was here that night, right, Mr. Knob? He got me a thing that was on my wish list. It doesn't have a name yet, Irene. I don't know. I'm so torn. For some reason, I keep thinking Mildred, but I don't know. I also was thinking perhaps I should name her after a family, like an old family name. Like, let's see, my great-grandmother was named Antoinette, but we called her Toinette. Well, I didn't. I called her Meme, but everybody else called her Toinette. What else? There's a whole bunch. Family names. But yeah, I'm leaning towards Toinette. But I'm still torn. I'm still drawn to Mildred, so I don't know. What do you guys think? But Jane Doe, we'll call her Jane Doe for right now. Jane Doe here is wearing my Anna Lucia shawl, which I thought was fun. Oh, what is it, baby? Harry might visit us this evening. Yes, it needs to be something I'll remember. Toinette, yeah. I love Toinette. I love my Meme. She was my great-grandmother. I knew her. I knew my she was my great-grandmother, and then my great-grandfather, her husband, Adrian, his aunt was my godmother. So there were 5 generations alive when I was born. So I knew all of those people. And I used to live upstairs from my great-grandmother. Harry is here visiting, guys. He's a little needy this week. He's part of the reason, come here, but he's part of the reason that it was a rough week. Ouch. I'm like breaking my table. This is Harry. And Harry has been to the emergency vet twice in the past 3 weeks. Isn't that right, baby? Yes, it is. Because he is OCD apparently, and he's stressed out about something, and we can't figure out what he's stressed out about, but he is stressed out enough that he is giving himself cystitis, which is threatening his life. So I spent, thank you, Irene. I love keys too. This is Harry I was just holding. And right? Hey, Dave, chill out, bro. Hi, Susan. And his brother Lloyd also is with us. Lloyd has not been to the vet, but Harry has been twice. He's cost me a fortune this month, guys. A fortune. Several $100s. Because I don't know about your area, Irene Prozac, I ordered him CBD oil yesterday because I figured that way I was maybe hitting two things. One, yes, I know. It's good for inflammation. Well, come here. All right. He wants to come back up. It's good for inflammation, so it will help his bladder. And two, it will hopefully chill him out. But he's such a sweet boy. And he doesn't travel well, guys. You have to hear what happened to me. So Tuesday, I had to take him to the emergency vet. And Tuesday was also the 1-year anniversary of my channel. So happy anniversary to me, huh? That's exciting. Give him the munchies. He doesn't need munchies. He weighs 13.8 pounds. And his brother is so much larger. Oh, thank you, Tammy. But yeah, so I had a birthday and my channel turned a year old since last I spoke with you guys. But I spent my channel anniversary, which is why there was no kind of little video. Podiversary. That's it exactly. By podiversary. Thank you. There was no little video to celebrate it because I spent about 4 hours, 4.5, maybe 5, I'm not sure exactly, in my car sitting outside the emergency vet because right now we just adopted these guys just over a year ago. And they had all their shots. Everything was fine when we got them. So I didn't immediately get a vet. And by the time I needed to think about maybe taking them for their yearly, COVID had hit. No vets in this area are taking new animals. None. So I can't find a vet that will see him. So I have to take him to the emergency hospital every time. And it's $120 just to walk in the door. But you can't walk in the door. They come out and take your animal and you sit in your car. So I sat in my car for, 4 or 5 hours in the pouring rain. I crocheted. I played some sort of crazy new game. It's like, guys, so it's this, hey, honey, did you guys go to the drive-in? Tori's here, guys, my daughter, for those who might be new. And Oak Knob Farm is my husband. Anyways, Harry is rubbing on everything, but he has been so needy and loving. But anyways, he doesn't ride in the car well. So I put him in his thing, and normally what happens is he vomits and then he has diarrhea. Or he has diarrhea and then he vomits because he's in a carrier with diarrhea. Well, it was pouring that day, and I had put him in the I put a towel in the carrier and I put him in the carrier and we got in the car and he was doing really well. Thank you, Susan. Too cold. I'm on the big screen. You must be able to see every pore. Tori got a 70-inch TV this week on, I think, Prime Day. But anyways, so he was doing well. We had gone double the distance that he normally loses it. And this emergency vet is 35 minutes from my house. So we got to the other end of my town and it's pouring out, guys. And he has diarrhea and then he vomits. And so I can't leave him in the carrier like that. And I had put an extra towel in the car so that I could swap it out. So I pull the car over to the side of the road, right? And I'm trying to get the towel that's in there with icky stuff on it out without him getting out of the carrier in the car. Well, I finally got it out and got the new one in there and then realized that my hands were covered in cat crap. So I was standing on the side of the road, hands coated in cat poop, and I had nothing. So I walked over to the nearest puddle and I washed my hands in a puddle, right? Guys, in a downpour, okay? It's downpouring. I'm rinsing my hands. I mean, I just thank God nobody drove by because they would have thought I was a crazy woman. And then I got back in the car. I found like a clean spot of the towel, wiped like so that they were dry, got in the car and realized that I had one antibiotic wipe left in the car. Well, I wiped everything, man. My hands, it was the steering, anything that I touched, it was so gross. And yeah, it was a good time. It was just fabulous. He is so into everything. So that was that. And then I sat in the car for 4 or 5 hours and got home. And of course, it's stressful. You know what I mean? Because you don't know what they're going to say. You don't know what's going to happen to them. This is something that can kill a cat like that. So you don't know. And then, of course, you don't know how much it's going to cost. So it was super stressful. And on the way home, I stopped and I got Chinese food, which that has to stop, man, guys. I've gained so much weight. It's ridiculous. But like it is time to go back to keto. But yeah, so it was quite the day. That was my big anniversary day. And I got home and I was so wiped out from just the stress of it, you know, that I just never got that little, hey, hooray, it's my anniversary video up. This one, this is the Anna Lucia shawl. And I was actually I'm probably going to put up a video pretty soon, guys. I think I'm going to contact the designer of this shawl and ask her if she minds if we do a crochet along. If I do one on my channel. And then as we're doing it, also make it like a tutorial / crochet along. I think that would be fun, you know. I don't know how many people would be willing to take on a more complicated shawl. I had been holding off on doing something like that because the truth of the matter is it seems like most people like simpler patterns, and that's totally cool, but I get so bored. And so I'm not a fast crocheter anyway. And if I'm bored, it takes me even longer. And I'm like, I can't have a crochet along that lasts 6 months that I don't finish. You know what I mean? So I think I'm just going to go with this, and people that want to join in can try it. It does call for a much lighter weight yarn. I know most people like a 4-weight, and you could probably try doing this in a 4-weight. This is fingering weight, this particular one. Got one booty done last night. Hi, Felicia. How are you? Susan, it's on your Instagram. Do I have your Instagram? If I don't, shoot me an email. My email's in the description box. Shoot me an email. Let me know what your Instagram is, and I will check it out. Oh, your hand cramped. Hi, Handmade Designs. How's everybody? You guys missed my story about my cat. That's probably okay. HRU, how are you? I'm good. It's been a week, but it was a good week. Since last time I was on, I had a birthday, and thank you to those of you who gave me a little happy birthday. And I had my email. Dave put up my email, Susan, in case it's easier for you to grab it right there. And then my channel hit its anniversary, so that's excited. So we just finished talking about that. But while I was at the emergency vet, this was what I was doing, guys. I was thinking maybe we could do one of these, but I think I think people know how to make a virus shawl. So this is how I'm going along. I like it. You know, again, it's crammed in a little bag, guys, so it's a little 40 faux. I am not 40 faux today. My birthday was on October 5th. And I'm 47. I am proud of my birthday or my age. Hi, Julie. Today was good. Thank you, Irene. Yeah, aren't they pretty? The colors are great. It's the Colorscapes yarn in the colorway Acapulco. It is very tropical. And the colors are pretty true to form there on the screen. But so yeah, I think rather than doing a virus, I'm going to get a hold of Wilma, who designed this shawl, and see if she minds if we have a crochet along. And I know you love it, Tori. I'll use with the same Colorscape yarn, handmade. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Tammy. You made the virus shawl with the same Colorscape yarn? Or guys, if you can remember to give me a thumbs up, I would super appreciate it too. I don't know. It helps the channel, I guess. I don't know. It maybe makes it show up more in search. Some sort of crap like that. But yeah, so Karen Simply Soft. Yeah. Oh, I bet that was nice. Oh, you never did a virus shawl? They're really not hard. You know what I like about it? It's just complicated enough that I don't get bored. It's a 4-row repeat. But it's once you get that repeat, it's easy enough to remember it that you can watch TV and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I really enjoy it. It's not, I'm not going to say it's mindless, but it's, well, you know what? I already said it. It's just enough to keep me engaged. This one is more complicated. This is the one I was thinking of doing a crochet along with, like crochet along slash tutorial, provided the designer gives me permission. And this, Irene, you were saying you needed to find this pattern. It is free. She does have a free version at her, I think her website, or you can buy the paid version. I bought the paid version because people that don't know, I did a video about this shawl, kind of reviewing it. And the woman who designed it has a disease where she has like a tumor in her face. Oh, Felicia, I hopefully I will be. You have a tutorial, but not in English. It's my mother tongue. What's your mother tongue? Your mother-in-law stole your virus shawl. Says, well, you need to make yourself another one. Susie Pop's creation. Okay, I'm going to try to remember that. Well, I'll see that you followed me, and then I will follow you. Anyways, so Wilma has a disease. It's not life-threatening, but she has a tumor in her face, and she never knew what it was until she was diagnosed as an adult. And so it's super rare, and she has found a lot of young girls who have the same disease, and she has designed shawls with their names on them. So this is the shawl she designed for a little girl named Anna Lucia who has the same thing. And so her patterns aren't expensive, and I normally buy them because I know it helps fund her, because she then goes and visits those little girls so that they know that they're not alone, which I think is marvelous. But I did a whole video on it. I will put the link in the box tomorrow about it. But so I'm going to contact her and ask her if she minds if we do that. I've had several people that have watched that video. Oh, Julie, I'm so glad. Have fun chatting. Tori, can you see if you can find the Anna Lucia shawl? ANALUCIA by Wilma Westenberg. But I've had several people who saw that review video either message me or, message me or email me or comment saying they need help doing it. So let me find it. Guys, I have like shorts on, so just if you see my legs, that's why. I do have pants. I can see you, Irene. Can you see me? Linda, this is what it looks like. Is that close enough? You guys it's probably washed out. I still have not figured out the lighting in this room. Linda, is that close enough? Can you see the detail? I peek at you guys over it. Thank you. It is beautiful. I love it. This one I made in Waltram yarn. So a lot of the folks here have probably seen me talk about it. It's like one of my favorite shawls. I did make this in a 4-weight, I think. I did this in a Red Heart. Unforgettable, I want to say, for my girlfriend. And it was great. Her husband, hi, Jax. Yes, Anna Lucia. I know. I was just saying. I was thinking of doing well, I have to get a hold of Wilma, but find out if she minds if I do like a tutorial / crochet along for this. I've had a lot of people that have seen this ask for it, so I think I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of her and get her permission. It is kind of similar to the Lost in Time. Looks great online, but you can't feel it. It's true. You can't feel it. It's great. She does have a tutorial for it. I had done a review of it, and I had sent her Tori put up a link to the review. I think in that review, Irene, or anybody else looking for it, in the description box of that is the link to the free pattern. But anyways, Jax, yes, I had, join him to make a sweater. I bet that's beautiful. I had messaged her saying, hey, I'm reviewing your shawl just so that you know, is that okay that I, because I couldn't remember if I had paid for it or not. Anyways, she was super gracious. And so I think if I message her and say, hey, I've had some folks, because I have had some folks message me to say that they're confused trying to follow it even with her tutorial, and thought a crochet along would be fun. So I don't know. I think I'll ask her and see if she minds. My guess is she probably won't. She seems an awfully nice girl. So did you join them at the top and just leave an opening for your, so it was was it like a poncho sweater? You're welcome, Susan. Thank you, Tori, for putting that up for everybody. Yeah, you know what? You don't have to watch the whole review. I cried because I was super emotional because perimenopause and just the idea of all these little girls with all this, disfiguring disease and stuff that just made me sad. And and then I was so touched by Wilma, and so it just made me cry. So you don't have to watch me cry in the video. The points were at the wrist and sewed up beside. Oh, I could see that. That would be so pretty. Oh, that would be fun if you'd participate. Yeah, I've been holding off because I wasn't sure if people would want to do a shawl this complicated, because I know a lot of people prefer 1 or 2 row repeats. That's just not so much for me, I found. But yes, so there's that. And Harry's back, and he's trying to eat my yarn. He's trying to eat my virus shawl. Anybody that didn't see that, that's what I'm kind of working on right now. And I have been working, guys, on my hag shawl. My hubs is giving us all props. No, he does not need a virus. I cannot afford to keep bringing him to the vet. I tell you that much. But yeah, so what was I saying? I don't know. Oh, you would participate. Yeah, so I think it might be fun. Do something a little bit different. I'm going to try. I think I'm going to shoot for doing Vlogmas this year too, guys. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm working on a stitch library, like a library of videos about just different stitches. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the background. Hey, Sandra, I'm so glad you made it. I got your email. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, geez, I hope she's not sick. But I had forgotten that you were working again. So, yeah. Jax, when you did yours, did you do it in a fingering weight, or did you use a heavier weight? Yes, working in COVID must stink. I can only imagine. I started making masks again this week. The numbers here in New Hampshire, guys. It's bad. It's bad. It's going up so fast. We've had like, I don't know, there was like 500 last week. And I understand that, like, for big states, that doesn't sound like much, but we've got this teeny little state, 500 people is a lot of people. And it's a lot of kids are getting it now, and the schools aren't even back in session. Like, a lot of them are still doing remote or hybrid. Oh, it's a mess. So I started making masks again because, like, my mom needs more masks. Hers are wearing out. But I actually, see, I have masks in progress. Right? Like, I decided to try a new design, a new pattern, so that I could try to streamline it. So we've got some army ones for someone in particular. Look at this one. Look at Tori's. I've got some in here for Tori. But check this out. Is this not hysterical? It's the alien autopsy fabric I had, right? So I mean, look at this when it's done. Going to have this whole alien autopsy right on her face. I thought it was really funny. I'm just going to throw them all over the place. And then I always tell people, wash these before you put them on your face anyways. And then Tori's got some sushi. I've got one for a girlfriend, one for my sister. I'm working on this one for me. It's like rainbow batik. And then I have this one. This one's a little small. I tried making a smaller version, but it'll give you an idea. The one, I have a taco one downstairs, but done, you have the things. But I think this is a really good pattern if anybody is looking for patterns, honestly. It's pretty simple. It's like really streamlined. It takes much less time to make them. Really? Anyways, so you can kind of do this. And then these flaps come out. This one's a little small for me, guys, obviously, like I said. But see this right here? Your glasses don't fog. See? And it actually, there's no stitching right in the front where your nose and your mouth is, which I like. And, but yeah, this one's a little small for my face. So obviously it looks a little tight and, it's not covering exactly the way I would want. But seriously, like, it works. It doesn't stop all the fogging, but it stops like most of it. So I was super happy. But yeah, I was thinking of making some and putting them in the shop. Like, they're fast enough. I think I can do that. It was the same taco fabric as the bags. There's a couple of bags, I think, or maybe there might be one left on the shop that is the taco fabric. I don't think I have any more. Hold on, let me see if I've got some more. Oh. And there's a burrito perfecto. But anyways, yeah, so a piece. How much elastic? Okay, so a new type of elastic. I'm buffering. Am I still buffering? I can't tell when I'm buffering. Using a new type of elastic. It is, it's not the, let me grab it, the wad of it I have. It's like tubular. So it's like, oh, it's not, you guys can't see. It's a tube. It's not like your standard, 1/4 inch. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta grab it again. It's just this fabric. You might remember it, Sandra. It's like, there's a burrito. There's a little taco truck, part of one. Oh my gosh, what should I do? Should I start again? Should I start a new live? I don't know what to do. Yeah, I think there's one in there, but I was thinking about making some of these for the things. And anyway, Susan, for the shop. So Susan, you asked how much elastic. I'm cutting like 9 inches. I do need to move out of Deerfield. I'm not a techie either. Anyways, this is it's like a tube and it's soft. It's stretchy, but it's not your standard sewing elastic. I got it on Amazon and it was like, I don't know, it was less than $10 for like 30 yards. So that was plenty for what I needed, you know what I mean, at the time. And what I did was I cut about 9 inches and then I put these little stops. It actually, guys, funny enough, it came with a crochet hook. Because you, like, this end is open and this side there's just a little tiny like pinhole, and you stick the crochet hook through, grab the elastic and pull it, and then that way what you get is you can adjust it. So I'm cutting them 9 and then people can tighten them up. I got these on Amazon as well. They were like $4. But I knew that I needed elastic and I knew I wanted something for this. And they came in like black and white. So I just got white because the elastic I had was white. So yeah, so I've been doing those. I have to make, I don't know, several more. I don't know if I have the guts to make one out of the fabric I have that has the little flying male genitalia. You know, the twigs and berries with the wings. I don't know if I have the guts to make one of those and wear it out. I think I would be like afraid that a small child would see it. Is it still awful? Should I start a new one, Dave? Sandra, totally do it. Why not? Right? Like, I guess. Children should know what a penis is. I don't think I've ever shown anybody that fabric because I figured I would get in trouble on YouTube. But I got it for like linings of bags and stuff. Yeah, so 2 more to make for Tori, and I've got to make some for my mom. Oh, let me see. It's like little white. That is true, they do. I'm hoping that you'll be able to see it. You see the accordion thing, and it's got a big empty side and then the small on the other side. If you want, Susan, I will go onto Instagram tomorrow and I will follow you back and I will give you the link for these if you would like. Just let me know if you would like me to do that. If so, I'm happy to. I just don't want to spam you with a link you don't want. And the links are in, also the links are around. Hey, Sandy, look at you. Okay. Yeah. Can't tell what it looks like. All right, Susan, I'll send it to you tomorrow. It's a weird little thing. I know my room is always washed out. I'll have to figure something out one of these days. I got to figure out lighting. I need somebody to come in and make me like a studio thing. Sandy's here. Sandy, I have no cocktail tonight. You did miss my story about my cat in the vet and having poop in my hands and washing my hands in a puddle in the middle of a downpour. I know, no cocktail. You know what it was, guys? Honestly, so I sell Color Street Nails. You guys know that. And I have a party happening this weekend. And so I've got 50,000 things to do. So I spent this evening working on getting all of the posts for the party like scheduled in the Facebook group. Well, you do that, Sandy, and I'll be all set. You can take the hit for the group. Drink vicariously through me. I know. Next time I'll have a drink. I promise I'll have a drink. I did have a drink Tuesday night. 1, to celebrate my channel's anniversary, and 2, because I needed one after the cat poop puddle incident. And I had it was apple cider and amaretto and butter shots. Wow, it was good. And I put it in a martini glass, guys, and I like rimmed it with butterscotch syrup and then dipped it in brown sugar. I was not fucking around. I tell you, I wanted a drink. Thank you, Sandy. I know it passed right by. I had a crazy day, and I had meant to make a little video, and I couldn't. I was like so wiped by the time I got home. Bobby, come here. He's bringing me feathers. He picks these up in his mouth, and he meows while he like brings it around the house. But he just brought this in and dropped it at my feet. Oh God, Dick Tick story. Oh, that sounds like a nightmare. It is Harry. It is Harry. He's been super needy all week. Look, he's getting all wound up in everything. What are you doing, baby? What's up? Yeah, you gonna come up? He's been such a needy baby since all of this started. And then I think he gets used to the attention too, because he gets extra loves because he's sick. And then Lloyd doesn't like it, so Lloyd starts beating him up. So I can't wait until the CBD gets here and I can just start dosing the both of them. I don't know. I can see he does want to. Maybe not. I don't know. Come here. I can't pick you up if you're over there. Well, what is that? He's writhing around on the floor. Oh, I love you too, Sandy. Thank you for swinging by. Hello to you and Mr. Wright. I'll see you next Thursday on your live. I popped in last night, but I don't know if you saw. I was working late again, which is what I was doing tonight on that party for the Color Street guys. And that is why I had no beverage. I literally stopped working 10 minutes before I went live. I haven't even eaten yet. It's 9:40. What? All right, here you go. Come here. Here you go, Sandra. Here he is. Here's the bubby. He's been a sick boy. He's feeling better now. Hi, Judy. It's okay, Sandy. You have 1,000 people on your lives. It's easy. Yeah, he would love it if you pet him. He's a big baby right now. Night, Sandy. We love you too. Yeah. He's a good boy. He's a little, he is, however, OCD and stressed out, and so he needs to have CBD. Judy, how have you been? Oh, he's purring so loud. What are you doing in my ear? You crazy boy. Yes. What do you say? Beautiful loves. I wish I could pet him. You haven't gotten a request for what, Dave? To be petted? From Harry or from me? He is happy right now. Judy, I'm sorry. Yeah, seasonal, man, the changes are terrible. I have been having the worst. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think of it because he was downstairs in his music room. Oh, well, you can make me a cocktail if you want, Dave. Look at this fool. You ready to go? Okay, he was ready to go. He is helpful. Arthur sucks. Oh my God, what did I miss? Oh, arthritis. Oh. I'm like, who's Arthur? Arthritis does suck. Judy, I'm not laughing at you. It does suck. And the changes. I have been having the worst sweats, like night sweats again. I had terrible night sweats for a while. Oh, Harry is now climbing into, he's behind my fabric. Why don't you just make me, Harry, get off of there. Hey, Harry, listen, get off of there. Hey. Oh, God, guys. I don't know, just make me a Captain Coke. That's easy. You know, you can do that in your sleep. But yes, the other night I had that apple cider cocktail. I am actually, I think I put a picture of it on my Facebook. Of course, Lloyd is chill. This one's a nutcase right now. So, guys, I have to show you. Oh, look at my scissors that my wonderful husband got me for my birthday as well. Guys, aren't these pretty? Well, he got me 2 pairs, but the other ones are in my crochet bag already. But look at these. Aren't they pretty? I love it. I also got the last season of Big Bang because that was the only one I didn't have. And he got me something else. Oh, he got me beautiful wind chimes. Aren't they pretty? I like them. They're very sharp too, which is helpful. But anyways, guys, I have to show you how cute these Color Street Halloween nails are. Okay, now all of the ones that I had that glow in the dark are gone. But they were like little ghosts. They were super cute and they glow in the dark. And everybody, I keep seeing people making Beetlejuice manis out of them, as well as Nightmare Before Christmas that have been really adorable. But so I don't have any of those ones left, but you have to see what these. Hopefully you'll be able to see. Can you see? They're purple glitter, but can you see the little kitty faces? Aren't those adorable? I was like, oh, I need a pair of those. So I got those. And then there's these ones. These are really pretty. They're just like cloudy skies, dark skies. They're nice. But these ones are almost translucent, so you can put like a solid color underneath them and the color shows through. They're fun. And then this one is one of my favorites. I got the little bats. It's called Bats Amore. Aren't they a riot? The little bats. So cute. And then there's this one, which everybody loves it. I don't know. I mean, it's not very Halloween-y to me. It's like a purple iridescent glitter. The glitter is like holographic. It's really interesting. But I think they're adorable. I love them. And Tori, you can use them on short nails. You can use them on any kind of nails. You can use them on gels, acrylics, your own nails. Like my nails are not very, by the way, this manicure, guys, is 2.5 weeks old. That's why it looks like that. But not bad for 2.5 weeks, huh? They're plaid right now. But yes, mine aren't very long at all, Jackson. They work beautifully. I love them. They last forever. And they're affordable, you know? They are not press-on. So what they are is they're dry nail polish strips. So it's the actual nail polish that's like 98% cured. And they stick. You like peel them and stick them. And you don't, unlike like Jamberry, I think you need like heat to like warm them up. It's kind of like a sticker, but it's actually nail polish. So you can take them off with nail polish remover. Yeah, Irene got some from me, and hers lasted 2.5 weeks. These have been on 2.5 weeks. But, you know, a solid set is like $11. Yeah, you can, and then you just, basically, I use my thumbnail, and I perforate, and it separates, and then I get 2 nails out of each strip. Here comes my drink. Oh, I have shots, guys.
There's cherries in there.
I have cherries in my drink. What is this?
Agua Vera.
Agua Vera. This is a sweet
Basically tequila.
Tequila. Okay, well, here you go. Know what I mean?
Hi, everybody. I'll see you later. Well, I'll take that.
Thanks. Good stuff. Now, and Sandy's not even here to see it. Anyways, solids are like $11. The glitter designs and stuff are 12. They go 11, 12, 13, and then they have French manicures as well are 14, I think. But the cool thing is if you buy a French manicure, you get one free. If you buy any others, you can mix and match 3 and you get one free. Yeah, 14 for the French. So good freaking deal. When's the last time, you got a manicure that lasted 2.5 weeks for, $14 max? I don't know. I love them. That's why I sell the darn things. So if anybody's, Jax, if you want a sample, just shoot me an email. There's stuff, there's links in my description box where you can email me. Happy to send you a sample. Oh, Sandra, I'll send you a sample. Samples are normally like a twosie. You get a 2-pack, and what they suggest you do is put the 2. Yeah, Jax, I just don't think I have your email, but just hit me up. I give these things away constantly so that people can try them. But normally it's a pack of 2, and you put them on, and then you put regular nail polish on the rest of your nails, and they call it the Color Street Challenge. And then they say at the end of the week, see which ones have held up better for you. If I can, like, it depends on what my stock is, because I keep stock on hand as well. If my stock is pretty well and I have enough, then I try to send out full sets as samples, but I can't always. It depends. But yeah, just happy to do it. I do in my VIP group, but I'm going to be making a video probably tomorrow of applying them, because I have my party this weekend on Facebook. I do virtual Facebook parties on it. And I need to put up a video on Sunday of them being applied. But you can do a quick search on YouTube for how to apply Color Street strips, and there's like a gazillion videos on doing it. So yeah, for sure. But Sandra, if you're on Facebook too, I can just invite you to the VIP group, my VIP group, where I have those as well. Yeah, I get bored with them before they wear off. That's often what happens. This one in particular. So I have my VIP clients. I have a Facebook group, and they're in there, and I offer all my best deals and sales and bargains, and I do, mystery grab bags and all sorts of stuff. I have gift cards and all of that. I offer that in there. Color Street basically says you can offer whatever kind of deal you want, but it has to be in a private group, because they don't want people gouging on pricing either, which sometimes happens, because people will like buy up a whole bunch of popular sets and then they'll sell them like on eBay. Oh yeah, Sandra, they have a gazillion, I tell you that. But anybody that's interested in that, just message me or shoot me an email, and I'll invite you to the group, and then you can see whatever. But my group voted on this manicure. Actually, I put up several pictures of different manicures and said, which one do you guys think I should have? And so they voted, and they chose this particular, which is black and silver plaid, and then a black and silver ombre. And I know I got to figure out what to do for people that don't have Facebook, because I mean, if you're a client, I still would like, maybe I'll do email offers as well for people that don't have Facebook, so that you get the same offer on a sale I'm doing. They just released the Thanksgiving sets too, and one of them is like brown, and it has like turkeys. It's like little turkey faces on them. They're really funny. Yeah, Tori doesn't have them either. Oh, Dave put up my email. So yeah, if you want a sample, just hit me up. I'll send you out a sample. But yeah, I have to go through my stock to see if I have enough to send out full sets because I have that party going on and I don't know how many people are going to order. I like to try to fill party orders from my sets. It's a little faster. These are made in America too, which is nice. And the company donates to causes all year long. Like October, they're doing breast cancer awareness. They released 2 new designs for breast cancer awareness. The one is called Choose Hope, and it's pink, and it has the ribbon on it. And the other one is called Pink Warrior, and it's a pink glitter. It's really pretty. And then a proceed of the sales. Yeah, it is my business. A proceed of the sales, they're donating, I think it was $100,000, or I think it was $200,000 this month to 4, so $50,000 to 4 different foundations that work on research and awareness for breast cancer. Last month they did pregnancy and infant loss, and they donated $100,000. August they did MS, and they ended up, the strips sold so well, they ended up doubling their donation from $100,000 to $200,000, I think. And they've got autoimmune disease coming up. Oh, now Lloyd's here to visit. Come here, baby. You want to come and say hello to everybody? Come here. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is Lloyd. He's the big bubby. Yes, that's exactly it. Yep, it is like direct marketing. So like Mary Kay or Avon or whatever, they have a good commission program though. It's like the best one I've ever seen. Oh, thank you. He is. He's a good puppy. I love these boys. I don't know what I would do without them, but he's significantly larger than his brother. And so if you remember thank you, Linda. If you remember how big Harry was, okay, he's 13.8 pounds. How much do you think this guy weighs? Look at him. He's enormous. He's starting to verge on the size of a Maine Coon, honestly. But 30 seconds ago, right? At least 18 pounds, I think. But yeah, Sandra, that's exactly how it works. People can sign up and all of that. And yeah, I don't actually have anybody signed up under me at the moment. I wouldn't be opposed to it. It's fine, but I haven't been pushing that because, I don't know, I'm not pushy, you know? I'm just not pushy. So if I was pushy, I'd be making more money on them. But it's fun, really. And honestly, I think the reason that I really started enjoying them is because I found them in the middle of COVID. And it was something completely frivolous. There was nothing serious about it. It wasn't scary. It was literally pretty nails. And that's all I had to worry about. So like my group, there's no politics, there's no religion, there's no COVID. My VIP group is funny memes, funny gifts, pretty pictures of nails, and sales. So I want it to be a place where people can get away from all of the crap that's going on around us. Quota to sell by quarter. You have to sell $300 worth of nails in 1 month, and you have 6 months to do it. So every 6 months, you have to sell $300 in a 1 month span, which honestly actually isn't that hard. 20 pounds. Yeah, see, Lloyd sometimes picks on Harry, and Harry sometimes picks on Lloyd. But the thing is Harry's so much, well, Lloyd's so much bigger than Harry that when Lloyd really wants to get on him, he can really get on him. He is a cutie. He's super sweet. They're both kind of needy, but they were from down south actually, and they were brought up here, saved. Oh, hey Felicia. Oh, good. I'm glad you got them. I think I actually got a thing saying you got them. Like my shipper normally tells me when my packages are delivered. Felicia's tried them as well. No, what it is you have to sell $300 worth of strips in 1 month. once every 6 months. So you could sell nothing for 5 months. And then as long as you did that 300 in that other month, you'd be good to go. Yeah, I love mine too. I'm glad you love them, Felicia. I'm glad. I sent Felicia a sample too. She actually commented on one of my videos and said, hey, that's fun, but I love your nails. And so, yeah, you never know who, like I carry samples in my purse because in case somebody stops me when I'm out. I mean, that's going to be easier after COVID, but right now even I keep little packets of twosies in my purse. Nope, doesn't, Sandra. Every month is a new thing, but they have a really good like compensation plan. You get a good commission and all of that. If you want, I can send you info. I can just email it to you. You can decide. It's not a big investment to get involved either. I think it was like with shipping, the whole starter kit was like, I think it was like without shipping it was like $129, and then obviously if you tax or shipping or whatever. So I think it was like $140, and you get like crap ton of stuff. You have like 13 full sets and a whole bunch of samples. It's good. It's a good thing. I enjoy it. You should see the little setup I have in my office downstairs. I have like little drawer things that pull out, and they're all, I have like dividers with all the names so that I can really find them fast and stuff. So when people order, I can figure out. And but the warehouse is in New Jersey. Like the production in the warehouse is in New Jersey, and the Color Street just started like 3 years ago. And their growth has been so huge. I mean, guys, they went from like $7 million in sales last July to like 65 million this July. I'll have to show you. I'll have to take a picture and email it to you, Sandra. But so their growth has been huge all through COVID. And because they're in New Jersey, they still have quarantine requirements going on. So like the warehouse and production, they're doing the best they can, but they're, they don't have as many in stock as they normally would. And the shipping is taking longer because it takes longer for them, socially distanced in the warehouse to pick orders and get them out. And then of course, freaking post office lately. So I try to have a really large stock on hand because people will get it faster if I send it to them, So like this party I'm doing, all of the party orders that I get, if I have it in stock, I'll fill the order, and then my hostess will get her hostess rewards from me, and I will use any funds. Like if people order and I have it and I send it to them, I'll invoice them, and then I'll use those funds to reinvest in more strips so that I have enough stock. Dave says my Color Street storage setup is OCD. He is so OCD compared to me. I mean, you guys have seen my craft room. I'm like in organizing. I need organizing. Oh, the technology stereo. Do you mean his mixer? For those of you who may not know, my husband has a music studio in the basement. He built an analog synthesizer. And he plays keyboard and guitar, and he has a mixer down there so he can like sample stuff and make techno music and stuff. Yes, the mixer. He loves his mixer. It is huge, guys. I should take a picture of it and put it in my next video for those of you who like ask about it. But yeah, so anyways, I love the Color Street nails. You might not have seen, Felicia, I was showing some of the Halloween ones. Did you see the kitty ones? Look at the little black kitty. It cracks me up. But Tori, are you still here? Tori's going to be really ticked off at me. So they had a set last year, and it was one of the most popular sets for Halloween. It was one of the most popular sets they've ever had, and it's called Hex Girlfriend. And it's like this purpley blue. Remember the Hex Girlfriend set I showed you, Tori? Well, people bought it. Woo. People bought up all of them, right? You can't find them anymore. Well, you can find them on like eBay for like $50 a set. I scored one from Darlene, Tori, for $16. Happy birthday to me. But if I have enough, I'll share it with you. And that's the other thing. In each package, there's 16 strips and you only have 10 fingers. So you can find ones that fit. You can, they're easy to like perforate. So you can make bigger ones fit smaller, all that. So, but yeah, the turkeys are super cute. They're like this beige and it's got like a little turkey face. And then behind it, you just see like these feathers. Super cute. Tori, well, what the heck? She had one set and she did an auction. And so the lady that I signed up under, I'm part of her VIP group. So sometimes I'm able to score it's super fun. Sometimes I'm able to score deals off her auction. She tends to do auctions as opposed to sales. And what she does is she starts all the sets at like $5 a piece. And honestly, most of the time I end up selling for more than you would pay retail. But for some reason, people were like, not really paying attention to the ex-girlfriend. And I was like, what is going on with that? So yeah, I watched it. And then 3 minutes before the auction was over at midnight, I happened to be awake and I swooped in and got it for $16. They are cute. And then they have my buffering again. Oh, for God's sakes. I'm right here. I'm here. I don't know what to do. I need to look and see what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to start a new live? Oh, here I am. I'm back. I'm sorry, guys. Like the first several times we did this, it was fine. And now it's been really bad. I think that our town, like all the kids are on or something. Here I am. I know, right? Our router. Maybe we need a new one. And maybe the one we have is starting to get too old. I don't know. But yeah, so the Thanksgiving ones are fun. But those duochrome ones, man, those ones are crazy pretty. Yeah, right? They're super easy. And I mean, the thing is with like solids are a little bit more difficult initially because there's nothing, if you get a wrinkle in it or whatever, you can see it because there's no design. But if you get like one of those little rubber, like silicone tipped cuticle pushers, you can use that on the edges. It works great. Who's sewing what? Are you trying to tell me you want a divorce and you want me to move out and move to the city? Who's sewing what? Sewing? I'm not sewing. Who's sewing? Yeah, it's super easy and that's the thing is once you get used to it, these suckers go on in like 10 minutes. But you can do crazy mixed manis that are so fun. And then they have ones that are like clear. They have ones that are clear and have polka dots, and they like you can put those over solids or whatever, and so you get like whatever color you want with little polka dots. They have a clear plaid, so the plaid is black, but the actual strip is clear, so you can see the one underneath it. It's really neat. There's so much fun. You can have so much fun. Okay, just email me. I love it. I love them. Like I don't love them because I sell them. I sell them because I love them. I really do. And I started looking into it because of doing tutorials for the YouTube channel, honestly, because my nails were just gross. They were terrible, between, a little bit of gardening and cooking and just household stuff. And I suck at putting on nail polish. So that's why I got into it. But anyways, I have my cocktail. I had my shot. Sandy missed the shot. Somebody needs to tell Sandy that she missed the shots. And then I wanted to show you guys because I think they're super cute. I got decals for your nails. So we can put decals. I'm going to use these for like little giveaways and stuff in my group. But look at, there's like little cactuses and succulents. And there's little avocados with faces. And look at these eggs. The eggs were cracking me up. But then there's prettier ones, those kind of, some strawberries. But I thought, how fun is that? The chickens are good. Oh my gosh, guys. So Dave put in a new run, he extended their run because they have the run that's attached to the chicken coop and that's covered. It has a roof. So they're always safe in there. But they were confined. So he put in an uncovered expansion of it. So there's fencing and electric fencing around it so they can go out, but it's not covered. They were out for a week and we got up last weekend. I think it was last Sunday maybe. And there was a hawk sitting on the branch directly above their coop waiting for them. I'm like, are you kidding? Come on. We can't let them out because the bobcats. And now we got the hawks hanging out and stalking them. For goodness sakes. Although we didn't see it come back and they've been out this week, but they love it. They love having that extra space. The eggs crack me up. They really do. What else was going on this week? I don't know. Not too much. Oh, guys, that Good Place bag is still available in the shop. That Good Place knot bag. You guys remember that bag? That's still in the shop. I'm telling you. All of the hand-dyed yarn, except for one's getting sold. All that hand-dyed yarn is still in the shop as well. I know a lot of you really love some of those colors, but it's there. It's there. So feel free. And also, now that we're coming up on fall, guys, don't forget I made that hat pattern. Tori didn't get it. She hasn't bought it. She had her cat. Okay, so she's not here. She's left. Her cat, Edgar, who we all love to death, he has FIV, and he is actually struggling with the same thing that Harry is struggling with right now. However, it is much more fraught for him because he has feline HIV. And he also, now she's pretty sure she's realized that he is almost blind. He's had a cataract in one eye for quite some time. And that one came on overnight. Well, it looks like the same thing is happening with his other eye. So in the past week and a half, she's come to the realization that he is mostly blind. And now he's been at the vet several times for the same thing. But it's harder with him because he's older and he's already ill. So she's really struggling with that. So she bought herself that big TV and then he's been going to the vet. So she hasn't had the money, I don't think, to grab that bag. So long story short, no, that bag is still in the shop. Yeah, poor Bubby. He's the sweetest cat too, really, truly. He's even sweeter than our boys. I mean, just a love. And nobody would adopt him because he had FIV. And he was a black cat. And I don't know if a lot of people know, but black cats it's harder to adopt a black cat than any other color cat. And she took him sight unseen. She didn't even know what he looked like. She told the place that, the shelter, that she wanted a cat that was affectionate and liked to be held and liked physical affection. And they were like, oh, that's Edgar, but he has FIV. And initially the law in our state was you couldn't adopt, you could only foster a cat that had that, that was ill like that. And then they changed the law and she officially was able to adopt him 3 years after she had already had him. It is harder to be sweeter than Harry, but Edgar is the sweetest cat we've ever seen. So actually when she was telling me the other day that he was sick again and how bad it was, I was in tears. I was so upset. He's such a love. He's such a sweet boy. But yeah, so anyways, the bag's there because I don't think she has the cash. So I actually have another zipper bag that has to be listed, wristlet zipper bag. So, and as I was saying, the hat, guys, I designed that hat. And I think a lot of, Sandra made a whole bunch of them. She loved it. But I think a lot of people missed it. I designed a whole hat and put out a free pattern and everything. I'll put that link tomorrow in the description box below. And I'm going to make a video and remind people that that's there. We're coming up on cool weather and, Christmas and stuff. So if you're looking for a hat pattern, give it a try. It's completely customizable. I think it's beautiful. I think they're great. but you know, that's me. I think it's great because I designed it from my little peanut head. You can make it fit anybody, Irene. I give you, so I made 2 videos. I made a video on how to customize any hat to your hat size, any top down hat for your size head. You just have to take a couple measurements, do a little bit of math. No bias whatsoever. And you can make it a snug beanie. You can make it a slouchy. You can make it however you want. As soon as you get the measurements of your head or the head that you're making it for, good to go. And you can make it in pretty much any weight yarn because you're not doing it by row count. You're doing it by the measurements that you have. So like mine is, my measurements are 6 inches on the crown, 6 inches, 8 inches total for body and band. So depending on how wide I want my band to be, it depends on how wide the body of the hat is. It's super easy. He just needs to, measure a couple things. I'll put the 2 videos tomorrow in the description box of how to measure your head, like how to do the math, and the actual tutorial for the hat, because I put a tutorial up as well. Good night, Linda. Oh, I'm sorry you have a headache. Thank you for coming. I'll see you again. The turkey nails, right, Sandra? Super cute. I don't have any of those in my stock. Otherwise, I'd send you those as a sample. I'm sorry. I hope we see you again, Linda. Your head feels better. It stinks. Headaches stink. I don't remember what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, earlier I was saying that I was having really bad night sweats because of the change of the season. What's going on with that? He had really bad night sweats a few years ago, and then my OBGYN put me on some evening primrose and vitamin E, and it took care of it completely. In the last few weeks, man, it's been bad. I think I had my first official hot flash the other night too. And I'm like, really? With the hot flash? Because what the heck, man? I mean, I'm 47. I think I started menopause around 40, honestly. So I'm 7 years into this hellscape. And I'm just now hitting, I think, real hot flashes. They're super cute. And they're not that expensive either, Sandra. If you want to order them, just let me know. I can put an order in for you. I'll send you an invoice and whatever. Well, just email me. We'll chat on email. So, what is anybody working on? Are people crocheting? What's happening in your lives? What are you working on? Yeah, the kids. I saw, there was a teacher that made up a Manny, and it was absolutely adorable. It was one nail. She had a whole bunch of extras, So she had one nail that was yellow with pink, so it looked like a pencil. Oh my God, the insomnia. I am up until 2 a.m. Every night, and it doesn't even matter if I'm tired. It's so annoying. Electric. Irene, did you really? That's so funny. Oh my goodness, that's hysterical. We are learning to do that. We are in such a drought, guys. I can't even tell you. The garden is about done. I'm going to have a video up, hopefully in the next month, for how to can tomato sauce. Oh, you're working on a hat too? Designing a hat? Are you doing a hag stitch hooded pocket shawl? I love her stitch. Kitchen towel holder small. Oh, that's fun. I'm saving my Yoda amigurumi for this winter. Fall/winter. But yeah, the hag stitch. I did a tutorial for the hag stitch for Ryan, and I really love the texture of it. But I think the thing for me is I am not good with one row repeats. I get bored so fast. It's my problem, not the stitch problem. The stitch is great, but I think if it was worked in with other stitches, I probably would be like in heaven. Oh, I saw your email, Irene. I don't know if I got a chance to get back to you. I love his fabrics. Love them. I have a huge wad of, let me show you. Cafe. Isn't it pretty? I bought it to make like a, I have like 2 yards of it. Bought it to make like a shirt. Isn't it pretty? I can never remember how to say his name. It's like Cafe Facet or something. Love it. Love it. Here's the... I'm just in my fabric closet, guys. Sorry. I'll be right there. I'll be right there. And I have these like Halloween panels too, fabric panels that I was supposed to like make stuff. Yeah, Cafe Facet, but I'm not sure how you say it. They're supposed to make like Halloween panels, like walls, small wall quilts. Harvest Moon, tag stitch, 3-stitch, mystery crochet. That was probably neat. Hi, baby. Lloyd's here again. Yeah, I don't know what my problem is with like simple. Like I wish I liked 1 and 2 were repeats because, you know, it would make life a lot faster. I would certainly get my stuff done sooner. They are really rich looking. Too much of a workout. Well, you know, not every stitch is for every person. That's for sure. There's stuff I don't like. I said it correctly. Yeah, it's weird. I've heard different people say his name differently. So I'm always like, am I saying it right? Am I saying it wrong? I personally love Tula Pink and Allison Glass fabric. For the non-fabric people here, I'm sorry. We're talking about fabric. But yeah, so what do you guys think? Should I make some of those masks for the shop? Puff stitches. Yeah, you know, I don't mind puff stitches depending on the yarn. I don't like puff stitches with thin yarn, and I prefer thin yarn. Tula does rock. I love Tula Pink's fabric. I never got any of her Elizabeth. I was bummed about that. I also like the one, the purple with the women with the masks. I can't remember what it says. Yeah, you're probably right. I should probably make a few and see what happens. Yeah, my husband has a mask I made for him, and it's like really long because he has a goatee. So I had to like mess with the length and all of that. Nubbly. Mo mask. Mo mask. Oh my goodness. Guys, what a week. What a crazy week it's been in the world too, huh? Good Lord. Good Lord. I'm so ready for November 3rd. I can't even tell you. I am so ready. So all the Black Lives Matters signs in my town have been being stolen and vandalized. Well, that ain't cool. You know, it ain't cool. First of all, that's theft. Okay. Second of all, don't be a jackass. You know what I mean? Like, there's somebody down the street that has like 15 signs for people I don't like. I have not stolen their signs. You know, their yard is disgusting. Anyways, I wouldn't get anywhere near it. It's a mess. It's gross, actually. I think they actually bring down the property values on our street. But so I was seeing on Facebook some of my friends, like I'm friends with one of the selectmen here in town. No, it's not cool at all. No, for BLM, Black Lives Matters. So, okay, so here's the story. one of the representatives from my town who nobody likes, he put up a post that anybody with a Black Lives Matter sign in their yard, that meant that you had permission to burn and loot their houses. They're not watching my channel, hun. So as a result, first of all, our state attorney general is investigating him to see if that was, copacetic, which I don't think it is. You cannot encourage people to burn and loot people's houses. So, right? That's how I feel about it. Anyways, this guy's a jackass. He's a horrible person. Anyways, and the only reason he wins, like our town doesn't elect him, we are stuck with 2 other towns because our town is small, and the other town is who like they have enough people that they get him elected every time. But anyways, so my friend, I didn't have any signs out, and my friend was like, he put up a post and he was like, whoever stole my Black Lives Matter sign, and I think he had a Biden sign and another Jean Shaheen sign, I think, who's a New Hampshire local politician. She's our senator. Anyways, he posted, he's like, people keep stealing my stuff. Oh, a scarf for Christmas. Oh, Christmas. Oh, yeah, so mask, an ear saver. You need them, or you want them, or you have them. I sewed some for some people that I made masks for, the ear savers. But anyways, guys, so I said to him, I sent my guy, my friend, an email, and I said, or a message, and I said, do you have any more signs? We have a trap camera. So we have a sign at the end of our driveway with a trap camera pointed at it. So the minute somebody steals it, we'll know who it is and we can report them to the police. But wouldn't you know, the sign's been out there for like, I don't know, a week and a half, and nobody's touched it. Oh, yeah, the masks, the straps behind the ears. That's why I got, instead of the regular elastic, I got that softer tube stuff. It's still really stretchy, and it bounces back well. But I don't like the elastic behind my ear, and I barely use it. Susie Pop Creation. Oh, you have a shop too, Susan? Oh my gosh. I'll have to go check out all your stuff. Right? It's exhausting. I'm just exhausted. And it's like, you know what? Like who you like, vote who you're going to vote for, I guess. It is what it is. But don't steal people's signs. Joanne's, yeah. I guess I'll make some up and put them in the shop, see what they do. I like this design though. I like that it flips up and it kind of it you don't have to have the, because the ones I made before, I had the metal nose thing, and it's a pain in the butt, man. It takes forever to make them. And it's kind of emotionally draining to make masks. It's not something we're used to. Oh my gosh, when it first started and I was making masks, it was horrifying. I was a mess emotionally trying to make these masks for my friends and family. But my mom needs some too. Batik, yeah, batik is the best fabric as far as I'm concerned for it, because it's good quilting cotton, but the weave on that is so tight. You know what I mean? So tight. I made mine out of batik. I really should just line all of them with batik. Oh, cool. I just accepted your, for some reason it was hiding your post, Sandra. I had to give approval. So I gave approval. So that's cool. On Etsy. Greeting cards and crochet items. That's good to know. Joanne's masks. I know Norwex has some too that had really good testing done as far as the level of protection. And they were like $15 a mask, I think. I want to say was the price. I don't remember. I didn't buy any because I just make money. We don't leave the house enough. Like I leave the house once a week, maybe, to go pick up groceries. And it's more like once every week and a half, every 2 weeks. Aside from that, I'm not leaving the house. I was going to buy a car, and I still need to buy a car, but with numbers being as high as they are, I was having a really hard time getting the dealerships to like deal with me virtually when the numbers were lower. And so I don't know. No, of course it's okay, Sandra. I don't mind that at all. I just didn't realize. I was like, why is this thing flashing at me that I have to approve something? And then I was like, oh, no, that's fine. Doesn't bother me at all. I'd share my shop in there if I wasn't here talking to you. But yeah, all that yarn, guys. Good Lord. All that yarn I dyed. I think I know what the problem is. I think I know why it's not selling. It's fingering weight yarn. A lot of people just don't like fingering weight yarn. I think if I had made all that yarn and if I dyed all that as worsted weight, it would be gone by now. You're so sweet, Felicia. I haven't made your beret yet, but I want to. My nieces want a beret. Oh, yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's weird sometimes the things that they like hide and make you approve before that you can show. I don't know. Whatever. Say my last video last week where I said I'm going to start doing this every 2 weeks. There were so many damn like basically like porn sites like responded to my video. I had to hide like 15 accounts from my channel. The fiber, it's all superwash merino. Some of it has nylon. Some of it is, oh gosh, I don't even remember. Hold on. There's some yarn. There's nice and round fingering, which is 100% superwash. Then there was, gosh, what is this? This is 100% superwash, which is sport. Silky single, which is 70% superwash and 30% mulberry silk. Those ones are really nice. This is 100% superwash merino. This is superwash, 80% superwash, 10% nylon, 10% cashmere. And then this one is 75% merino, 25% nylon. So obviously people that can't do like wool, they wouldn't do it. Right? It was crazy how many. And all of them, like Asian girls with giant boobs. I was like, really? I am not your target market, chickies. Seriously. I'm just putting away the yarn, guys. Sorry. But yeah, so I have all that yarn. It's just sitting there, but I really think it's probably the weight because I know so many people don't seem to like fingering weight. I love it. So I bought all fingering weight yarn, but I was like, geez, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Right? Like, seriously. I'm like a middle-aged woman talking about crocheting crafts. I mean, I have a cocktail on Friday nights during my live. Really? You think that I want to like come and watch your like softcore porn? No, not really. God. I don't understand that crap. Like, where do they think they're gonna? I don't know. Whatever. Knitters would probably like it, but I guess maybe not a lot of knitters watch my channel. Or maybe people just don't like the colors I dyed. I mean, that could be it too. It's not like everything I do is perfect, that's for sure. But yeah, guys, so next week we start the low carb again. I'm not going straight to keto. I felt like I was gonna die. I don't need that crap. Like that way. I'm gonna slowly bring us down from a moderate carb to a low carb to probably a keto. Hopefully over like 3 weeks to a month. Irene, have a wonderful week, dear. I did. I did, Susan. Yeah. Although I really put them up like towards the end of a lot of quarantine when like every independent dyer was putting up pictures of their yarn. And I'm sure I probably got lost in the shuffle. Irene, have a wonderful week. I'm sure I'll chat with you. Well, 2 weeks because I'll be back in 2 weeks. 89 cents. That's crazy. I like that crushed velvet, the burnout crushed velvet. I have some of that actually. Let's just make yip yips for everybody's Christmas stockings. By everybody, I mean mine and Dave's and Tori's and our son Jake's. That's a crazy good deal, Sandra. That's lucky, man. I think that Michael's is doing their $4 grab bags as well, like around this time. And I keep thinking, oh, I would really like to go, but honestly, I don't need it. I don't have enough money. Well, I don't have enough money because my cat has cost me a fortune, but I don't have any room. So, but I love those Michael's $4 grab bags. It's like Christmas. And yeah, not right now, I guess. Although I did donate a crap ton. The last time I got it, I did a whole video thing and it was a lot of like, it was Christmas stuff. And a lot of it was kind of kiddish. And I don't need that because I don't really have any little kids in my life except for my nieces. And so I donated all of it, like 2 boxes and a couple of bags worth of like ribbon and all sorts of stuff to a friend of mine that teaches kindergarten. And they had no art supplies this year because all of their money was spent on trying to get set up with COVID, the things that they needed to deal with for the pandemic and what they were going to do with the kids and everything. So she was super grateful to get it, and I was glad to give it. So it had been sitting in a box in my corner for months. So I was glad to go ahead and get rid of it. Guys, I forgot to wear my other glasses, but if you watched my video last week, you saw the purple ones with the dots. You can't share supply. Oh, yeah, I could see that. That must be so hard, especially for people who don't have a lot of money. What a mess everything is. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen here. They just closed down indoor hockey in our state for like 2 weeks because there were just too many cases happening. And now I just read an article today that there was some restaurant in a town. I don't know, it's not nearby to us anymore. It used to be nearby to us, not anymore since we moved here. That had 2 different people. Okay, not even like a couple, but 2 different people went in to the restaurant and ate, knowing they had COVID, knowing they were supposed to be isolating. So now there's 17 cases associated with those 2 people. And they went multiple times. So everybody that went to that restaurant for like 4 days now has been exposed. I'm like, what kind of selfish jackass do you have to be to know you have COVID and go into a restaurant? Seriously. I just want to throat punch people like that. What is wrong with you? Stupid, awful jackasses, what they are. Now I'm just being really honest. That's how I feel about people like that. Keep your damn germs to yourself. Yeah, no, I understand. But I mean, I remember I had Tori, I was 20. I mean, I got married at 18 and had Tori when I was 20. Man, and we were poor, poor, poor for a long time. And I mean, it was hard to get the regular supplies. that they needed. So I can only imagine if people are having to get anything extra, if, you know, they lived like we did. And of course, you know, no stimulus help. $1,200, I guess, was supposed to last everybody forever. Ridiculous. Things have been weird here with our work, you know. Yeah, if they're a buck, like, I guess. I wish I had all the money in the world because I would totally like take care of all that crap. I'd pay off all the kids' lunches and I would get them all their supplies and I'd buy some yarn. Some fabric. And I might buy myself a Juki sewing machine. Maybe. Perhaps. I would feel bad for them too. I would have a hard time. I think I would lose my job because I'd be giving the kids crayons. You know? Good for you for being able to follow those rules. It would be hard. And I'm sure it is hard for you. I don't know. Just craziness. We have friends who have 4 kids in school, 3 different schools. The high school, the middle school, and the elementary school. And I'm like, oh, the hell with that? No, thank you. And then the high school that my daughter went to, they've been on hybrid. There's like, I don't know, 5,000 kids go to that school. It's a huge school. There's like 20 buildings. It's a big campus. It's semi-private school, as in like the town can go there. It's a town school, but other towns or other people that want to send their kids there can, but they have to pay tuition. Well, again, a kid who knew he had COVID and was sick went to school and exposed God knows how many people. So the headmaster sent out an email, basically, or a letter saying, well, that's it. Now we're not on hybrid. We're on remote again. And there's no more sports and no more band this year, like done. And he basically said in the letter that he sent out to everybody that the vast majority of students have been doing exactly what they need to do, and that he felt very, very bad that everybody was suffering for the actions of a few selfish people. And that's what it's coming down to. Like, I feel like our country's being held hostage by a few selfish people. No, they've got 5,000 kids. They can't check everybody. Oh gosh, yeah, hybrid and Zoom, and yeah, that's a lot. But can you imagine? Like, and I was talking to Tori about it because I mean she knows that school. You know, she went there, and when she graduated, it took 2.5 hours to get through the names of the kids getting called up to get their diplomas. It was the longest graduation ceremony in the history of my life. It was torturous. But yeah, I think there was like 700 kids in her class or something. It was ridiculous. I had 55 kids in my class. 55. There was like less than 300 people in my entire high school. But I said to her, I said, oh my God, I can't even imagine. Because you know that all the kids on the campus know who that kid was. And his life is ruined now for the rest of high school. Yeah, temp check. Yeah. Oh no, as far as I know, no. But that's the thing too, is I mean, not everybody who has it has a temperature. So maybe they are doing temp checks and I'm just unaware of it and he didn't have a temp, but he still had COVID. I don't know. I mean, if you're asymptomatic and you don't know you have it, that's one thing. You know what I mean? Clearly, that's just one thing. But to know you have it, throw a punch. So, well, guys, listen, I haven't eaten and it's almost 11 o'clock here. So I think I'm gonna go and I'm gonna eat. But hopefully you guys will see some videos coming out. Like I said, I think I'm gonna do that autumn tag. That looked like it was fun. I think it depends on what state you're in, Sandra. Oh, little guy, watch a scary movie. Hey, listen, Felicia, it was great to see you. I hope he gets a good night's sleep. There are so many scary. I'm not good with scary movies either. I avoid all of them. because I scare myself. You tagged me too. Okay. Cool. When I pick up my phone, I'll probably find what you tagged me in. So, all right, everybody. Hey, thank you for coming. It was nice to see you too, Sandra. I hope that you get some rest. Oh, the autumn tag. Oh, you tagged me. I didn't know you tagged me. I must have missed your video. Well, look at that. I'll be doing it. I was just going to do it because I thought it looked like fun. But I was tagged and I didn't even know it. Socially distanced hugs to all of you. Jax, I'm so glad you came tonight. It was great to see you. And Felicia, I will see you guys later. So 2 weeks from tonight, we'll be back here live. And in the meantime, I'll try to get some videos out for you guys. And there might be some giveaway going on in a video because I'm going to be burying those. But I did just have an anniversary, so maybe you might want to watch them. Okay. Bye, guys. I will see you later. Have a wonderful week. Be safe. Wear your masks. Wash your hands. Okay? Mwah, mwah.